It was midnight. I was hugging my pillow, half asleep, lost in a dream, when I got yanked awake. I opened my eyes and there was a cop, stone-faced, ripping my covers off. I was still rubbing my eyes, barely awake. Next thing I knew, I was pinned to the bed. And my neighbor was screaming her head off in the hallway. "That's him! This little punk blasts music every single night and nobody can sleep!" I just pointed down at my legs. The cop froze. My neighbor's jaw hit the floor. Because from the waist down, nothing. I'm a double above knee amputee. Dead silence in the room. Then, out of nowhere, the ceiling above us. Loud, fast footsteps. Way too weird to be a normal walk. "Who lives upstairs?" "I just moved in 6 months ago. I don't know them." Unit 1201. Resident, Li Xulan, female, 68. Zhang Cheng was still on the floor, finger pointed stiff at the ceiling. "It's a ghost. There's a ghost up there." "Shut up. There are no such things as ghosts." "Mr. Limo, we're sorry, and we had the wrong guy." I waved it off. No worries. But honestly, my back was soaked in cold sweat. I'd never heard anything like that before. "Xiao Liu, you and the building manager, or go check out 1201. "Yes, sir." "Oh, Ms. Li from 1201 went to her son's place last month. Said she'd be gone about 6 months. Nobody's home." "Nobody's home?" "Officer Wang, something's off about this building. Let's go check it out. Move." Within minutes, everyone was standing in front of Unit 1201. "Anyone in there?" Officer Wang knocked and called out. Nothing. No answer. But the footsteps, still coming through the gap under the door. The building manager pulled out the spare key, hands shaking so bad he couldn't even get it in the lock. "Useless. Let me do it." The door swung open. A thick wave of dust hit everyone in the face, pitch black inside. Officer Wang clicked on his flashlight. The beam swept across furniture draped in white sheets, all covered in a thick layer of dust. Nobody had lived here in a long time. Then, he aimed the light at the center of the living room. The footsteps stopped cold. The silence was instant, skin crawling. Officer Wang looked down at the dusty floor. It was perfectly undisturbed, not a single footprint. "Mr. Limo, are you sure the sound was coming from in here?" 100%. Everyone went quiet. Then, a cry from the bedroom. Officer Wang spun around and rushed in. A few seconds later, he walked back out, holding a black cat. It was just a cat? Wait, look. All 4 of the cat's paws have these little hard plastic booties strapped on. Officer Wang set the cat down. It took a few steps, and the sound it made was identical to what we'd heard earlier. Tap, 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 tap. What is going on? Someone deliberately left the cat in here and put those things on its feet, just to make noise. But who? And why? Li Shulan's son. "Building manager, do you have his contact info?" Yes, I do." Zhang Qiang looked pale as a ghost. He walked up to me, opened his mouth, couldn't say a word. Finally, he gave me a deep bow. "We'll keep you posted as things develop." I didn't say anything. Back in my apartment, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. Sure, things seemed to be adding up, but I felt even more uneasy than before. Why would Li Shulan's son do this? Just for kicks? "Mr. Li Mo, Li Shulan's son's phone is unreachable. It's been off." "We ran his info. Name's Chen Feng, 32 years old." "What about Li Shulan herself?" "Can't reach her either. Neighbors say she hasn't been home in nearly a month." Something's not right. I feel the same way. Keep your phone on and we'll be in touch. After I hung up, I couldn't sit still. I wheeled over to the window and looked up at the unit above mine. The curtains were drawn tight. Couldn't see a thing. But I couldn't shake